As a 20-year-old going back to juniors, it's kind of hard to see the bigger picture, right? Everything happens for a reason, you know, everyone has their own destiny. And I was kind of brushing it off, saying, you don't understand, like I just lost a spot at one of the greatest college hockey programs. Little did I know I was going to get another shot at probably the best college hockey program in the nation 16 months later. I guess looking back on it all, reflecting it, it seems kind of wild to speak of it out loud. I started playing junior hockey at age 17. I went down to Janesville, Wisconsin. That was the year where I finally locked up a scholarship to play for the University of Michigan.
Jack, I think we'll be the first to tell you, and everyone will, that he went to Michigan too young.
Didn't play a whole lot, but we had a very good team. We made it to the Frozen Four. My partner was Hayden Levine at the time. He was probably one of the top goalies in the country. The stars didn't really align for me to stick around at Michigan. It was agreed upon by myself and the coaching staff that I was gonna go back to juniors up in British Columbia. I remember sitting in that meeting with Coach Pearson. He was just kind of laying the cards on the table. He was super honest with me, super upfront. I was most likely never going to play another game for the Wolverines. I remember getting out of that meeting and crying on the staircase. As a goalie, you always want to feel wanted, you always want to feel respected, you always wanted to feel like, you know, you're the best option, and you know, it broke my heart.
After 2 years at Michigan, he still had eligibility to play junior hockey, and he ends up back in Penticton.
To pick up my stuff and just go back to junior hockey, it felt like a demotion or even a punishment. Probably one of the hardest decisions I've ever had to make in my life. It took a long time, I guess, mentally and emotionally to get back to a place where I was stable, I was comfortable, and once I kind of felt like I had my groove back, the on-ice portion started to take over.
I'm really close with the coach up in Penticton, Fred Harbinson. Said this kid is special. He's getting older, he's getting more mature. Now, did we know we were going to have an All-American Hobie-type goaltender? No, we just knew we had a #1 goalie that competed his tail off. And then when he got here, then you really got underneath the hood and you just watched him blossom.
LaFontaine having a year in goal to remember for Minnesota.
I lived with Jack for a year, so I know a lot about him as a person. He's always been a guy to pay attention to the little things. I'm always one of the last guys to leave the rink. Every time I leave, he's still just getting out of the ice bath, or he's watching game film and he's taking notes in his little notebook that he carries around everywhere.
He's pretty steady, and he's a workhorse. He takes notes on the other team's power play. When penalty kill has his meetings, he sits in the front row preparing for it.
What a save by LaFontaine. Wow.
A lot of us take 3-4 hours out of our day to kind of focus on hockey, come to the rink, practice, work out, and you know, he's spending 5, 6, 7 hours in the rink every single day just trying to become a better player.
Great save by LaFontaine. There's a chance now, but LaFontaine slides to his left.
He's so reliable back there. It's super helpful for us because we can kind of play a little bit more offense knowing that he's back there with us.
Everyone has like a specific mentality that they need to play in, and for me, I need to play with an edge. I need to play with a little bit of grit, and I can feel when it's there. I can feel when it's also not there. I still get, you know, knocked around a little bit. I still get, you know, beaten mentally and emotionally, and you know, now I know how to deal with it better, and I just know deep down that whenever there's a negative in my life, whenever there's adversity, I know that it's gonna push me forward to bigger and better things.
I think that's one of the beauties, that he doesn't have anything negative to say about anywhere he's been, and that he just says this is his journey, that his journey brought him here.